In this video, I would like to describe Genesis chapter 1 and 2. Before go into the video, please make sure to subscribe, like and share with your near and dear. The book of Genesis is the first book of the Old Testament and the Bible as a whole. It serves as an introduction to the story of creation, the first humans, and the early history of humanity. Genesis 1 and 2, in particular, provide a detailed account of the creation of the world and the first man and woman. In Genesis 1, the creation of the world is described as a six-day process, during which God creates the heavens and the earth, the sun, moon, and stars, and all forms of life, including humans. On the first day, God creates light, separating it from darkness, and calls it day. On the second day, He creates a dome to separate the waters above from the waters below. On the third day, God gathers the waters and causes dry land to appear, creating vegetation and trees. On the fourth day, God creates the sun, moon, and stars to provide light and mark the passage of time. On the fifth day, He creates all forms of sea life and birds. Finally, on the sixth day, God creates all land animals and humans, who are made in His image and given dominion over all other creatures. In Genesis 2, the creation of the first man, Adam, is described in more detail. God forms Adam from the dust of the ground and breathes life into him. Adam is placed in the Garden of Eden, where God gives him the task of tending the garden and naming all the animals. To provide Adam with a companion, God creates all the animals and brings them to Adam, but no suitable helper is found among them. So, God causes a deep sleep to fall upon Adam, takes one of his ribs, and forms a woman, Eve, from it. Adam and Eve are then united as husband and wife and are given the command not to eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil in the center of the garden. The creation account in Genesis 1 and 2 serves as a foundation for the rest of the Bible, setting the stage for the subsequent history of humanity and God's relationship with His creation. It provides a picture of God as the creator of all things, who brings order out of chaos and provides for the needs of His creatures. It also teaches the importance of human relationships, as Adam and Eve are created to live in relationship with each other and with God. The story of the Garden of Eden and the first man and woman also serves as an allegory for the human condition and the fall of humanity. The tree of the knowledge of good and evil symbolizes the choice between obedience to God and rebellion against Him. When Adam and Eve choose to eat from the forbidden tree, they bring sin into the world and bring about the consequences of death and separation from God. This event serves as a warning about the dangers of disobedience, and the importance of trusting in God and following His commands. Despite the consequences of their sin, God does not abandon Adam and Eve but instead makes a promise to send a Savior who will one day restore humanity to a right relationship with Him. This promise is fulfilled in the person of Jesus Christ, who is the second Adam, sent to undo the damage done by the first Adam and to restore humanity to a right relationship with God. Jesus died on the cross for the sins of the world to restore reconciliation with God for those who confess their sins and get salvation that God gives to them. This is a second chance to live a clean life as was Adam and Eve lived once. In conclusion, Genesis 1 and 2 serve as a foundation for the rest of the Bible, providing a detailed account of the creation of the world, the first man and woman, and the early history of humanity. They teach the importance of human relationships, the dangers of disobedience, and the promise of a Savior who will restore humanity to a right relationship with God. This story sets the stage for the rest of the Bible, providing a foundation for the rest of God's story of redemption and salvation. Please make sure to subscribe, like and share with your near and dear. Thanks for watching.